Alright, yo, what's good YouTube? This is YRM. I'm in today, man. Alright, so today's video is a little bit special. Today we got some pretty big news for the ABA community. If you didn't know, yesterday in the ABA Discord, we finally got another character. Was it 2 days ago at this point? Yesterday, I can't even keep track now. But yeah, we got another character poll, which we haven't gotten in a while, actually. I'll show the results of the poll on screen right now. But basically, my boy Enel came in first place, which is a huge W. Not only because he's a GOAT piece character, and y'all know me with the One Piece agenda, but also because I kind of predicted he would get added in my last ABA video. Yeah, saying shout out to me for real. But yeah, pretty much for this video, we're going to be going over the character vote, obviously, what Enel's going to be looking like in the game, and when he should get added. Let's get it. Alright, so obviously the ABA character poll, once again by the man Snake himself, came through clutch and had like 10 or so One Piece characters on the list. It was probably a little less than that, but we love to see it. If you didn't know, One Piece is objectively the greatest manga / anime ever created. So yeah, man, really do love to see it. I'm not gonna lie, there are probably some other characters I would have liked to see a little more than Enel from the One Piece roster, but I really do not mind the Goro user god himself. Any One Piece character is a W in my books. So first things first, the vote results. First place, we got Enel from One Piece, obviously, with 15,244 votes. A couple of those being yours truly, you feel me? In second place, we got Kenpachi from the Bleach roster, which actually would be kind of a cool suggestion. Hopefully they still add that because he's in the top 3. He had 14,471 votes. Third, we have Doflamingo, another GOAT Piece character. Two of the top 3 is One Piece, as it should be. Number 4, we got Jiren. Jiren would be cool. I ain't gonna lie, Jiren would be cool for the future. Blackbeard is one of the characters, One Piece characters I mentioned that I would like to see a little bit more than Enel and Neru, whatever you want to call him. Blackbeard with the Yami. I don't want to spoil too much, but his awakening would be the other fruit. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope. Yeah, Blackbeard got 12,421 votes, and in 6th place we got Katakuri, another GOAT Piece character with 12,407 votes. Another character I would like to see a little bit more than Enel, just because how unique he is, but he would take longer than other characters to make, which is understandable. Next up, we have Eren Yeager. Obviously, the anime has to finish before they do that, because, you know, manga spoilers. And he has 12,347 votes. Next up, Inosuke would be pretty cool. Another Demon Slayer character, you know. 12,225 votes. Pucci from Part 6 JoJo with 12,101 votes. Asta from Black Clover, 11,755 votes. Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter, 11,066 votes. Kaido would be amazing to see Kaido, man. Oh, especially with the manga. Oh, the manga stuff, he got crazy. Yeah, he had 10,915 votes. Cell, 10,738 votes. Cars, 10,658 votes. Netero from Hunter x Hunter, 10,449 votes, as well as Boo, the last character in the top 16 with 10,357 votes. So yeah, those are the top 16 most voted characters from the character poll, and 5 of the One Piece characters made the top 16, and 3 were in the top 5, which you'd love to see. Hopefully the ones that didn't win, like Dofi, Blackbeard, Katakuri, Kaido, etc., eventually do make their way into ABA, along with some other characters like Big Mom, Eustace Kid, who would still be one of the most fire characters to have in ABA if we're doing stuff from the manga, because bro, y'all One Piece manga readers, you already know what's up, man. And other characters like that. But putting my bias aside for a second, there were obviously some fire non-piece picks on that list, like Eren, Pucci from Part 6 JoJo, a whole Demon Slayer roster was one of the options, Jiren, so on and so forth. But I do think that a One Piece character winning was overall the greatest possible outcome. So yeah, really satisfied with those voting results. Let me know what you guys think about the results as well down below in the comments. Now, onto his possible kit / abilities, as well as his release date. I guess we could do the release date first. My personal opinion is that we get a One Piece themed update at the end of this month with Crocodile, Enel, and maybe Aokiji if Par, Snake, or K1 want to put in some extra work and finally add the 3rd OG Admiral, but we'll see about that. Guts is also another possibility for this February update since he is confirmed to be added soon. I don't know. Me personally, I think he's going to get added with the Prestige update, but you know, it's up in the air. But yeah, for this month, I think Crocodile and Enel come out for sure. Then the big Prestige update we've all been waiting for releases next month in March, along with some extra characters. Okay, now for the final topic and probably the most fun topic of the video, Enel's move set. Me personally, I don't really have any strong opinions of what should be or shouldn't be in his kit. I just hope they don't do him dirty with reskins and things like that. Obviously, I can imagine him with El Thor, maybe his Lightning Buddha as his awakening, and maybe even a Rygo ultimate move. That would be very hard, but I really don't care what else they add for him specifically. I really would like to see that Lightning Buddha for him though. But I know that in the ABA Discord, there are some people who have some really well thought out movesets for pretty much any possible character. But for the sake of today's video, specifically Enel. So we're going to be looking at about 2 of these that I picked out, so let's just get into it, man. The first moveset for Enel comes from my boy Nate, man, 22222 in the ABA Discord suggestions channel. Yeah, so shout out to my boy Nate, you feel me? You went crazy with this one. You were one of the 2 that I picked to feature in this video. So Enel costs 2.6 thousand cash for the description. What's so kami about me? You will soon find out. That's hard, that's hard. So for his base, he's gonna have his pole M1. So the first move is Thunder Paralysis. Enel zaps the enemy with a small bolt of lightning that does 5 damage and stuns for a little while. Sounds like a combo extender. This move is instant and has infinite range, blockable, CD 14. So 14-second cooldown. Cool. So it's kind of like the E move in Goro's kit in GPO. I forgot what that's called, but it sounds like that basically. Second move is El Thor. Enel puts one hand forward and blasts a beam of thunder from his hand, kind of like a Kamehameha, which it kind of is, just shorter, less charge up, and with one hand. And it does around 30 damage total and guard breaks with an 18-second cooldown. So for me, this sounds like if they were to go this route, they could kind of reskin what's his name, Kirito's armament move. I forgot what this is called, armament something. But they could go that route, or they could make it like aimable, sort of like Sasuke's beam, but just like instead of over time, it's just one quick blast. You know what I'm saying? Which I like the idea. I like the idea. Alright, so third move is pole combination. Enel thrusts his gold staff forward 7 times. I guess it's going to be quick, kind of like the rapid thrust in GPO golden staff. And then knocks the enemy back with a crescent swing like flourish, but with blue effects. Cool, cool, cool. So something like similar to Lancer's move. 2 damage per swing, 10 on the last hit, and the last hit guard breaks with a 17-second cooldown. So he hits 7 times, 2 damage per swing, that's 14 damage, and then a 10 damage on the last hit. So overall, that's 24 damage with a 17-second cooldown. And for the last move in base, Luminous Forge, he forms the tip of his staff into a trident, buffing his M1s to 6 damage, and his pole combination to 3 damage per hit, and 12 on the last hit, which would be 21 plus 12 quick maths, 33 damage for his 3 move. And I kind of like that idea. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very solid base kit. I really do like this one. I really do like this one. Nate, you went crazy. 35-second cooldown on that buff move. So let's get into this awakening. So for the awakening, I am God with a passive Logia reflex. 10% chance for all non-guard breaking hits to be ignored by Logia reflex. Additionally, you get Killua's thunder dashes. Okay. As you can see, we got Killua background footage going on for this video, because when I thought of background footage, I thought, okay, Killua closest to Enel, only other, well, I don't know if he's the only other, but the main lightning user in ABA so far. So yeah, so basically his passive is 10% chance to not get hit by any non-guard break. So similar to Ken Hockey, but 10% chance as a passive. No move, passive. That sounds kind of broken. I don't know about that. Maybe you just give him a Logia reflex move, sort of like I don't know, sort of like Ace's awakening, but I don't know. But yeah, he has that passive Logia reflex, and his first move is El Thor. So basically, I'm guessing a buff version of his base El Thor. He calls a massive beam of thunder from the sky down upon the enemy, doing 45 damage and guard breaking with a 22-second cooldown. So basically, this seems like El Thor in base, but instead of shooting it out his hand, he shoots it down from the sky, which is crazy. 45 damage block breaking. That might be a little busty, you feel me? But I like it. I like the One Piece character mode. He is the god of thunder. He kind of has to be a little busty, you feel me? For his second move in alt, we have Thunder Dragon, and it's a smaller but faster version of Hiei's Darkness Flame Dragon that does 25 damage and hits through block with a 32-second cooldown. Very self-explanatory. I like the idea a lot. For his 3 move, he has his 100 million volt Vari and Enel teleports behind the enemy and smashes them to the ground for 30 damage. You can turn to block this move with an 80-second cooldown. So kind of like Majin Vegeta's, what's it called, surprise, I guess. But instead of just hitting them with a light tap, you slam them down to the ground if they don't block it. So I fuck with that. I fuck with that a lot. And for his 4 move, 200 million volt Amaru, he heals for 50 health and his whole body becomes thunder for 10 seconds. During this time, he gets instant M1s similar to Triple XL or Square XL, no dash cooldown, buffed M1 damage 5.5 instead of 4.1, and faster run speed. Additionally with that, pressing 4 again while his mode is active will perform Raigo, basically reskin Flame Emperor. Raigo will take 5.5 bars of mode with an infinite cooldown, so it can only be used once. So I really like that. His 4 move in ult is extremely unique, which is one of the reasons I picked this theory. I guess you can say theory. Yeah, I guess this fan-made kit moveset. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, shout out to Nate, my boy Nate. You went him. My boy Nate went dummy. Shout out to him once again. So that is the first. Oh, obviously I forgot the legendary skin, the Mandem skin, you know. But yeah, really fire concept. Shout out to you. And let's get into this second concept. Alright, so the second concept we have is by 5772. He already left ABA Discord a little while ago, so his name is 5772. That's really all I know. But yeah, shout out to him, I guess. So his price would be 2.5 thousand cash in a one-piece roster, and he would have his golden pole M1s in base. And for his note, it would be why no mantra, because mantra is just Kenhaki. It's facts. He's playing right there. So his first move would be Ki-10, which is blockable. He taps one of his shoulder drums using his staff to create 3 large wolf-shaped mass of lightning from it, which jumps at an opponent to severely electrocute them with a bite. So kind of like, you feel me, kind of like Stark's move, his in Awakening a little bit. I really like that. It's unique. This is really the reason why I picked these 2 kits specifically, because they're very unique. Taps his drum on his back and he spawns some lightning wolves. That's fire. You can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. So it would be a projectile, multi-hit, auto-aim, tracking, electric stun effect, long range, 5 per wolf, 15 damage with a 10-second cooldown, right? So that's pretty cool, but it's obviously blockable as well, so it wouldn't be that broken. It feels like something like you would up tilt, down slam, and then use the wolves automatically, like stack with it. I feel like that would be how you would use something like that. For his second move, pole thrust, Enel uses his weapon to rapidly start striking his enemy horizontally fast and over time faster throughout the attack by cloaking it in electrical sparks. So that move would last for 3.5 seconds with hyper armor. It's a multi-hit, obviously, combo finisher with knockback at the end, 25 damage overall, and a 15-second cooldown. His 3 move would be Vault Vary, which is the first guard break, so he instantly teleports above the enemy and producing an intense and unruly blast of lightning that engulfs the enemy's body. Move would be pretty short, 1.5 second, TP auto aim, combo starter, so combo extender as well, down slam move, AoE, mid range, so it doesn't have too much range, 4.5 studs with 15 damage and a 20-second cooldown. So when I read this move, it kind of reminded me of what's his name, Vegito's, his move where he's, you know, I'm talking about the blue move where he goes on top of you and slams it down. I forgot the name of the move. If I remember it, I'll show it off my screen right now. But yeah, basically Vegito's move. That's literally what I thought of when I thought of this. So it's not broken. You can still get away, but if you catch somebody slipping, it's gonna hit most of the time. Basically exactly like Vegito's move. So they can reskin that, change some of the effects. I wouldn't even be mad about that. And for his last move in base, Sango, which is another guard break, he lifts his arm up at exactly 180 degrees, so straight up, and releases a straightforward large beam of blue electricity out of his hand. So it'll be a very short move, projectile, multi-hit, long range, combo extender, 25 damage, 20-second cooldown. So I guess that's something you could like ladder with, I guess. I'm not too sure. And then as you can see, he made some skins for it, which is, you know what I'm saying, a nice little touch. And his awakening would be the max 200 million volt Amaru. You know, transforms into a giant port-bellied Ryzen-esque lightning figure in Roblox Humano ABA size. This is exactly what I'm talking about, the Amaru form. That is what I really want to see for Enel's awakening, no cap. So obviously his M1s would be his golden pole, but instead of a pole, it transforms into the trident like he does in the anime. So for his Q dashes now in mode, he has blue electric teleporting dashes similar to Killua's Godspeed dashes in Awakening. So his first move would be Elthor again, a guard break. He lifts his arm into the air, then suddenly swings it downwards to smite down the target with a massive column of electricity out of a dark thunder cloud. So he spawns a cloud real quick, slams down the thunder. This move will stun anyone in the radius of the attack. It's a down slam with hyper armor with an electric stun effect AoE combo finisher with pretty long range, 50 plus studs, which is fucking crazy. 35 damage with a 25-second cooldown. Second move, Mamaragon, guard break again. Enel unleashes multiple raining lightning strikes from out of the sky to electrocute the people around him. So it's kind of like what's her name? Rika. That one move she has, the lightning move where she spawns random lightning. That's the first thing I thought of. Keep in mind that this attack strikes randomly along the surface of the ground. So yeah, that's literally exactly what it is. Lasts for a couple seconds. Is a projectile with an electric stun effect again. It knocks back at the end. Multi-hit. 5 per hit, which overall is 25 damage. So I guess he does 5 electric strikes with a 15-second cooldown. His third move would be Volt Jambul, which is a blockable move. He beats 2 drums on his back instead of 1 this time with his weapon to prompt a large serpentine dragon made out of electricity to attack. The dragon will fly at the designated target, passing through and electrocuting them in place. So this is a combo starter. As long as a combo extender, I could definitely see this happening. So you up tilt, tap the drum, shoot it through them, kind of like a Perona's hollow thing. So it goes straight through them, stuns them for a second, a little ladder, you know what I'm saying, down slam into the L Thor, to the Mamaraga. Oh yeah, my boy went crazy with this one. So yeah, it would do 5 damage, which is good. It doesn't need to do a lot of damage if it's a combo extender. And it would have a 20-second cooldown. And then finally, his fourth and last move in mode, Rygo, obviously a guard break. He teleports into the air and shapes a vast quantity of prior-made thunderclouds into a giant dark sphere laden with inordinate amounts of electricity, then tosses it down to cause a multi-hit shocking explosion. So basically, like Aces Die and Kai, but just straight electricity, and it makes an explosion at the end. Takes 4.5 seconds to charge up. He gets iframes in it, so he can't get hit in it. He has view aim, so wherever he's looking, you know what I'm saying, he throws it down. So I'm guessing you're going to be able to aim it until the last second, until you actually throw it. Multi-hit stun, AoE, 15 stud range, which is not too crazy, but it's actually pretty good. I think it's around the same as Ace. 5 per hit, 80 damage. Yeah. So once you slam it down, it's going to like do a multi-hit type of thing. So if you get hit by the whole thing, 80 damage, one-time use. And I'm guessing it would be kind of balanced if after he did that, it took him out of mode. Unless they want to do something with current Ace where he can use it twice. I don't think they're going to do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these, you know what I'm saying, fan-made concepts, theories, whatever you want to call them. Shout out once again to my boy Nate, Man, and 5772. Y'all boys went crazy. Shout out to the devs, man. They're going dumb. We getting a lot of good characters coming soon. ABA is in good hands. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like and sub to the channel for more videos. I'm going to try to fix my upload schedule. But yeah, Wire Armor signing out. Peace. Yes, sir, man. Subscribe to my mama, you know what I'm saying? Peek in.
I'm Wire, man. Who is you? Monte Ema, we got fat girls in the group. Ema got on OnlyFans. Monte got one too. These niggas ugly. I'm the only cute one in the group.